Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Wing, and in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 things that my social anxiety makes me do. Number 1, it makes me smile a lot more than I need to. You may be thinking, why would I be smiling a lot, and why is that a bad thing? Well, whenever I'm anxious and I can't get away from this conversation, I tense up my muscles. And so the same thing happens to my face, and so I end up smiling a lot. And to people, they may think that I look happy. Well, to customers, it's great because it looks like I'm friendly and polite when deep down I'm just freaking out because of social anxiety. Yeah, the reason why it's not necessarily good in certain situations is because, there is a time and place for you to smile. And there have been a few occasions when people have asked me why I'm smiling. And it's not because they're trying to be rude or whatsoever and that I don't deserve to be happy, but it's more so that there is a time and place for that. Number 2, whenever I talk to people, most of the time I won't ask them about the things that I don't understand because I don't want to look like an idiot. But then the conversation just ends because I don't add on anything and it makes me look like I'm not interested. When in reality, I just don't know what to add on because I don't know this thing that they're talking about, in which I won't ask of because I don't want them to judge me. For example, if I ask someone, oh, how much does it cost to live in Sydney, or how much is it to rent a place here in Sydney? Since it feels like a question that I should already know as an adult, I feel like if I asked anyone that question, they would definitely judge me. It's like the other day I was talking to my coworker who was Australian and she was in her 60s. I told her I live at home and she immediately asked me for my age and asked me of my background, and which I can't blame her of because it's different cultures and different people have different opinions and whatsoever. And so she's a very nice lady and I honestly don't blame her. But that's also the reason why, as to why I won't ask a lot of questions, especially when it comes to adult and grown up things, basically. Number 3, I'm not only afraid of talking to adults, but I'm also afraid of talking to children, which is pathetic, I know. But yeah, I never really noticed this until the other day. I was just walking home and then there was a kid in the neighborhood and he greeted me. He said hi and I was like, hi. And I was probably 20 years older than he is. And it's in these situations that I'm reminded of how terrible my social anxiety is, and it doesn't look good if my nephew was there. And so I feel like, I feel like kids can be a good practice for me. If I can say hi to kids, then I guess the next level would be adults, because I can't even say hi to my adult neighbors. Number 4, I have a very difficult time saying no to people and rejecting people because I don't want people to not like me. And it's basically for the same reason as to why I rarely ask for help at work. And it's I just don't want to bother people and I don't want to be in people's way. But it's I don't think people are in my way or bothering me when they ask me for help or when they reject me. I just don't take it personally. And it's I feel like whenever I have a hard time saying no, I have to constantly remind myself that, if people say no to me, I don't think much about it. And so I should just say no because I have to care about myself too, because who else would, basically. Number 5, and this is a big one. I have a range of speaking problems thanks to social anxiety. That gives me low self-confidence. So I rush out my words, basically. I'll say the first word that comes to mind, and then I'll try to form a sentence around that later on, which then it takes me forever to get to my point, because at the end it just sounds like I'm spitting out individual words in the hopes that the person who I'm talking to can understand what I'm trying to say. And it's I have a very monotonic voice and it makes me sound like I'm really not interested. It's I want to be interested, but because social interactions are so draining, it leaves me with a monotonic voice, I guess. Is that a justifiable explanation? I have a monotonic voice, I have a very soft voice, and my voice goes up when I end sentences, and I drag out my words. I don't know how to do small talk. It's terrible when I'm at the cafe and the person's just standing right in front of me. I can't do small talk. I can't compliment people. I can't be like, wow, that's amazing, and sound genuine about it. And I mumble and I stutter a lot. And A lot of these problems, I realized that were actual problems that could be fixed thanks to the BuzzFeed video where Kane had to go see a speech therapist. So I was really thankful for that video because now I can actually, have like vocal exercises in order to fix my boring speaking voice. Like I'll do vocal exercises for my singing voice, but I never knew that I could do it for my speaking voice as well. Also because I feel like my mouth structure just doesn't really allow me to speak clearly and quickly. Because I don't know, I just feel like my tongue is always in the way, and I can feel like the muscle is getting, sore now because I have to re-record this video so many times because I keep screwing up. But yeah, hopefully this is the last take, and so thank you guys so much for watching. That's it. I just wanted to make a video specifically about social anxiety because I feel like I haven't done so in a while. And I feel like I'm just becoming more complacent with social anxiety as I age. It's like I don't care about improving myself anymore, which I don't really like. But yeah, that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Nailed it!